The Constitution of the United States is nearly 250 years old, and it has proven to be one of the most enduring governing documents in world history. But George Washington, the father of our country, had some warnings about how even the Constitution could become just a mound of parchment if bad actors completely ignored it or actively worked to circumvent it. His warnings from 1789 should be a perpetual reminder through the ages that if we're not careful, even the great Constitution itself could be ultimately subverted by the sinfulness of man. Here are some comments on this from retired Judge Darrell White.
Certainly the most powerful expositions of that principle of human depravity was in an early iteration of George Washington's draft. It was a draft that he did not deliver, but it is a draft in history of his first inaugural address. And it goes like this: "The blessed religion revealed in the Word of God will remain an eternal and awful monument to prove that the best institutions may be abused by human depravity, and they may even in some instances be made subservient to the vilest of purposes. Should hereafter those incited by the lust for power and prompted by the supineness or venality of their constituents, should such individuals overleap the known barriers of this Constitution to violate the unalienable rights of humanity, it will only serve to show that no compact among men, however provident in its construction or sacred in its ratification, may be pronounced everlasting and inviolable. And if I may so express myself, that no wall of words, no mound of parchment may be formed to stand against the sweeping torrent of boundless ambition on the one side and the sapping current of corrupted morals on the other." George Washington was getting at the notion that if words are not properly construed, then between ambition on the one hand and ignorance on the other hand, then we're toast. We're not going to be able to survive as a nation.
Ultimately, the Constitution is just a written document. It has no power within itself, especially if we, the people, descend into utter moral chaos. No wonder our second president, John Adams, noted, "Our Constitution was made for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other." What is so desperately needed in our time is a genuine transformation of the heart. Nothing so transforms the heart as does the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's no accident that America as a nation was born in the wake of the first Great Awakening, when the gospel of new birth through faith in Jesus was proclaimed throughout the land. And so we say, "Oh Lord, please revive the work of thy hands in America before it's too late." For Providence Forum, I'm Dr. Jerry Newcomb.